Hey guys, I'm Jane Hamill, and today's video is going to show you the benefits of bundling products together to increase sales, increase your average ticket, and make more money. So if you are selling this season at holiday markets or you do craft shows or anything like that, this works particularly well for that. I'm going to dive in and show you what I'm talking about. Steal This, by the way, if you're new here, Steal This is videos I bring you, or sometimes audios, but strategies from around the interwebs, all different kinds of ideas for marketing and selling. The idea is that you see what's going on, whether it's in the garment industry, the fashion industry, or at the used car salesman place, and you take ideas, tweak them for your own, and get down on it and sell more. Okay, so this is coming from my holiday market sales formula mini course, which by the way is awesome, and it will teach you 6 ways to double down to double your sales. But let's go over a little bit of tidbits of this that really is helpful, and people have had so much success just from this one section of the course. Okay, so take this and steal it and do it. All right. Offer a show special. So if you're doing an event, what are you going to do to get people to buy now instead of just think about it, or oh, maybe I'll order later online or whatever. So is it a discount? Is it a value add? What can you do to get them to say, oh, I should do it now because she's offering this? Doesn't have to be a discount, but it can be. It's easier to sell. These are just some general tips for doing B2C, business to consumer, direct selling events. Easier to sell, in my experience over the years. Oh my gosh, I had a clothing store and accessories and whatever for, over 14 years. I've done shows. I find around $45 is a lot easier to sell at that price point for a craft fair or a market, depending where you are. Totally depends on your niche, but higher priced items, you will sell some of them, lower price too, but fairly easy is somewhere in the range of the $40 gift. All right. People don't have to think too much. And that's what we want. That book, Don't Make Them Think. It's about marketing of any kind. People don't want to have to think about, like, what should I do? Should I do it? They just want to take action. Now, this is what I really want you to understand. Consider packaging, how to create a package of your products that people can buy together. So this does a couple of things. For instance, one client that I worked with, she did lingerie, and she wasn't doing a trade show or a direct to consumer show selling event, but she was selling online. And she's like, it's hard to make a living when people just could keep buying like a $30, panty or something. And I said, well, let's do this. Let's create packages. Let's bundle your products together and give them a reason to buy more. Okay. So the average ticket price will go up. So we created the Weekender, which was like three panties and 2 bras and a little nightie. And then we had the Honeymooner, which was a different package. Then we had the European Vacation, which was a different package. And so the price points really varied. So you could go to her site and you could buy a $30 product and be done, or you get the Weekender at $80, $79, and you get all of this stuff, right? So it really helped her increase her sales. And I had at a show I did in San Francisco, a couple came up to me and said, Jane, we did the bundling of products. Oh my God, we more than doubled our sales at the last show. And that's the only tip that we use. So really consider bundling your products together. Okay. Also consider, when you're selling direct to consumer, making sure that you let the person know, oh, it's so sweet of you to buy that. Sometimes I feel I should buy one for me, one for them. And it just, I don't feel guilty if I do it that way. Like, encourage them, if they're buying something for somebody, to get something for themselves. Don't forget. Pro tip is offer one, you get it all, big enchilada, top tier package. This works. I did not believe it was going to work. Okay. So when I did a show actually in New York, I tried it. I read about this to offer something you probably wouldn't be able to afford yourself. Okay. Bundle, like, you get all of this stuff. You get my whole collection plus a private session on the phone where I help you wardrobe it, whatever. I did this in a show, and I didn't even I didn't think it was going to work at all. So I didn't even say, hey, I have the big enchilada package if you want everything. I just put it on my line sheet. Okay. I just had a list, and at the bottom was the big enchilada. You get everything on here plus this, which was like a private session with me. I sold 2 of them just from handing out the thing, not actually marketing it actively. And now I'm a huge believer in it. All right. So you get it all. There's always somebody who wants the most expensive thing, who wants the deluxe Cadillac version. All right. Let them buy it if they want to. Okay. I really encourage you to try it, and please let me know if it works and what happens. Okay. Another thing about selling at craft shows or markets is don't clutter your booth or your table. My rookie mistake was to really be in the mindset of, and I know that, it's real. I don't know what they're going to want. I better have a little bit of everything out here so everybody can find something, right? Well, you know what? It just gets cluttered. People get overwhelmed. They have too many choices and they tend to pass. So keep it full, but not cluttered, and make sure you test this at home. If you're doing a craft fair or market, lay your stuff out on the size table that you get, practice this, like make sure it looks good and get the different heights and all that stuff. When it comes to selling at B2C shows, are there any exclusives? Is there something they can only get today? So maybe that has to do with, you can get this and I'm going to hand stamp something on it right now. Like, is there something that you can do that's exclusive just for the show? So they want to do it now. Maybe it is if you're at, I remember doing a show, many different shows, but one at like a fancy school, and you're in the school gym and you're like, hey, if you buy it here, it's $10. I'm going to give an extra 10% to your school just on the side of what I'm already doing, something, an exclusive they can only get there, or just a reason to buy. All right. Remember the jam story. Well, that's in the course if you take it, but the jam story is, I originally came upon this study that a woman had done. I came upon it in one of Malcolm Gladwell's books. Great author, very interesting stuff. Anyway, there was a study that was done by a woman where she had different flavors of jam, and she went to sell it at a kind of like a Whole Foods. And in one scenario, she brought 24 different flavors. And the next scenario, she had 6 flavors of jam. And the 24 flavors of jam, more people came. It was busier, but she sold less. Having only 6 choices, fewer people came up to the booth, more people bought. Okay, so a confused mind doesn't buy. When there's 24 different choices, you're not sure what to do. It's easy to just walk away. When there's 6, you just go, oh, I'll take that. It's easier. Decision fatigue is real. Okay, so don't clutter the booth. Give them options, but not too many. Oh my God, did I learn that when I owned my store? When a man would come in to buy a gift for his girlfriend, wife, daughter, sister, mother, whatever, I learned, and I'm not trying to be negative towards men, but I learned that you can only show them 2 or 3 options. Anything more than that, their brain just starts to explode. And so I was like, oh, you're so-and-so's husband. Here's the 3 things that she might like. Bam. And I would put the whole outfit together, including the jewelry and the shoes and the whatever, because they just want to say yes to it. Same for bundling products like we just covered. It really works. People don't have to think as much when it's all included like that. Okay. So that's what I want you to learn. The biggest thing I want you to take away is bundle those products. Tell me this in the comments below here, or if you're not on the blog, head over to the blog and leave me a comment. What are you going to try? Which of these strategies will you try at your next selling event? Which of them have you already tried? What worked? All right, bonus points for coming back after you try it at your next selling event and telling me what happened. Look, guys, your comments is my oxygen. That's the expression that Gary Vaynerchuk uses, and it's true. I love your comments. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you're up to, and let me know what's worked and what you're going to try. Okay? Have an awesome day. And I'll put the link for the holiday market sales formula, how to double your sales with these 6 strategies. I'll put the link here too as well. And if you need more help, go grab it. Take care, guys. How about have an awesome day. Bye.